Hey guys, welcome to another week here at the Nogi. So today we're gonna go through some Omoplata and how we're gonna sweep from this position as well, from the closed guard. So starting off where we ended last week. So we did some previous reactions here when he pulls this arm out and I start working for the triangle, right? But what I'm gonna go for here is I'm gonna go for the Omoplata. It doesn't have this perfect timing when he pulls the arm out that I'm trying to stretch. Watch this. I'm trying to stretch this arm through and bring his arm to my hips here, okay? So if I was going for the arm bar, boom. If it's already like this, that does help. Then I don't have to work that much. But most likely he's gonna be grabbing his bicep like this. So when he pulls this arm out now, I'm gonna go and switch for the Omoplata, okay? So when I go for the Omoplata here, I want to make sure I'm keeping his wrist tight to my hip bone here, okay? So it's going to be clustered here. I'm going to keep his elbow. So I like to use my elbow on his wrist and cupping his elbow to hold it here, okay? As soon as I have this established, I'm going over with my heel here, close to his ear. I'm going to step with my other foot on top of it, okay? A very common problem with people when they go for the Omoplata is they try to sit up right forward like this. Okay, and that's always going to be hard to come up straight forward because it's basically a sit-up. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm turning to the side here, like this. So I'm going to turn and point to the side. Okay, this way it's much easier for me to come up on my arm, and I'm still going to keep this tightness on his arm here as well. Okay, of course there are timings where he's going to roll and he's going to try to go away from me, but there I will always try to go further and come up on top, okay? So we're just gonna go with the finish here. Once I've got into the top position, I'm gonna switch my legs. So I'm gonna change it up, boom, like this, okay? And what I wanna do is I wanna pull him closer to me. Let's back up a little bit. Oop. So I wanna pull him closer to me so I make him fall from being on his knees, okay? So I'm gonna pull here and get him to the side, okay? Once I'm on the top here, and what you're trying to do basically is I'm trying to whisper in his ear. At least that's how I learned it. So what you're trying to do is lean forward, of course, slowly. Most likely you're meeting somebody with really tight shoulders. So you're gonna go up and go forward here, okay? So boom, and there we go, okay? The reason is I want to keep his hips as low as possible, right? So I'm trying to bring him down to the floor so it's much easier for me to rotate his shoulder. If he's still on his knees, let's say you're on your knees here, Christian, now I have to compensate for that. So I have to go all the way up here, okay? So the easier version is always having him falling down on the side of his hips and then working here, okay? So we're gonna do that one more time here. Oh. So going for the arm bar, boom. He defends by pulling the arm through. I'm gonna straighten my arm and then cup it and hold it tight to my hip here, okay? Pinch your feet together. I'm gonna push my heels to the floor and come up on my side here, okay? Now, nice and easy, I'm gonna switch my legs and look to grab his hip. Like this, okay? So once I'm in this position, a little bit here, I'm gonna use this back leg to push myself forward here, okay? So I'm rolling over him and I'm pushing essentially his wrist towards his neck, okay? Or if you want to call it whispering in his ear, that works fine as well, okay? But we're gonna go through one more reaction here when Christian stays on his knees, and we're gonna go a little bit back so that we can roll even further. Nice. So a lot of the times, before I even manage to reach my arm over, okay? Because if my arm is here and Christian tries to roll, I can block him with this arm here, okay? It's gonna be harder for him. And of course, if he does still roll, I have plenty of time to follow up, okay? But go a little bit back. Let's say I didn't have the timing, so I didn't manage to reach. So now if he rolls, boom, I'm gonna follow up here, okay? And as soon as we come to this position, I wanna make sure I keep him here, okay? So I don't want him to come up and follow up to the side here. That would be really bad. So I have to sit on top of it here, okay? So turn a little bit here, boom. I have to make sure I'm on top and sitting on top of his chest. This way I can buy myself some time to one, either set up some attacks here from top and keep attacking like this. You can also change up for some arm bars. There are different kind of reactions, or you could just follow through and go for the omoplata, okay? One thing is for certain, no-gi, it's slippery, okay? So the omoplata, a lot of the times, I feel is more of a transition position in no-gi. It's not gonna be the one that you get the most submissions with. And that's just how it is, right? As soon as there's a lot of sweat, maybe the guy put on some cream, who knows, and then it's gonna be really slippery. So most of the time, use it as a transition to something else or to a better position. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.